I am Urban Legend Culley. I am the Bamma USA 145-pound champion, and May 31st I'll be fighting at Commerce Casino for Badbeat MMA. Barstow, to be honest, man, if you don't have the right figures to guide you, it's really easy to get caught up in the underworld, man. Like, luckily for me, I had Gutierrez Martial Arts Studio. That's where I started out doing karate and kung fu. I wasn't built for school, man. My mind was always moving. I always wanted to be doing physical activities, and I didn't really like the team dynamic so much. Like, I tried sports, basketball, football, track, you name it, and it just wasn't for me. Then I found martial arts, and it just grabbed me. And it kind of helped me transcend from the small town mentality through martial arts, like even from karate, jiu-jitsu tournaments. I got to travel around California. Once I kind of immersed myself in that environment, I couldn't see anything else. So when I'd see kids, doing stupid stuff, getting arrested, getting in trouble or whatever, that was them. I wanted to work on my roundhouse kick. If I was in the game mentally, then I was always on fire. As soon as I fell off mentally, that's when I started losing fights or had like a bad streak. And I think it just kind of shows my maturity as a fighter. Now I'm learning to fight through adversity. I'm learning that, just because bad things happen, the fight still goes on. And it makes me want to fight that much more. When I first started with Bamma, I was having health issues. And, making the weight was hard. The doctor was going against me cutting weight, period. And then my last fight, which is probably one of my biggest fights to date, I get in a car accident, like a bad one. A truck spun out on the 15 freeway. And I remember I had to climb out of the hatchback of the truck, and the CHP was like, I didn't think nobody was going to walk out of there. I was covered in the dust from the airbags. I looked horrible, but they rinsed me off and I didn't have anything on me. I was like just bruised up. And I just figure I'm too chill to kill at this point. If I can set my mind to a place where I'm at ease, then I feel unstoppable. And that's how I've been feeling since I came to Bamma. I felt like I know what my purpose is. This is my time to prove myself, to keep shutting up these people who doubt me. And it's motivating to see all Craig's belts. One day I hope to have a mantle like his. His guidance is getting through this numbskull of mine, and that I'm listening. He's put a lot of effort into me. It takes a lot of heart to go from a fighter from a losing record to a winning record, from chump to champ. He's been there every step of the way. When I get the belt, I want it to be hanging up at the bullet hole, because that's where I became a champion between there and Millennium Mixed Martial Arts. That's where I learned what being a champion means, what it is, how it feels, because I had those guys around me. When you meet people who are common-minded, regardless of your past or not, you guys will end up, linking up. And Eric has a really good head and shoulders. He's smart, he's athletic, and he has a really good business mind as far as fighting. He knows, he's realistic, and he doesn't sugarcoat stuff. And it's good to have guys like that in your camp, because Eric will tell me, hey man, it's the third time I done swept you, Chris. You gotta learn this sweep, dog. You gotta learn this defense. And when we train together, whether it be kickboxing or jiu-jitsu, he gives his best because he wants me to do the same. And I really appreciate him actually, stepping up these past couple fights and helping me out, because it's helped my ground game that much more. Bamma USA is the best promotion I fought for thus far. It's honest, it's real, it's tough fights. I ask for worthy opponents, I get worthy opponents. I have a good rapport with the matchmakers, the promoter. Badbeat MMA, I'm gonna keep it all the way true. Bring my championship belt back home to the HD. The fans can expect a trill monster in that cage, trying to devour some poor little kid who shouldn't have signed a contract to fight a demon.